Much for joining us today. If you don't know, this is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. We are here. I'm shooting live. I'm actually in Lauderdale right now. I'm as above, so below. This is Saturn Energy, and teaching everyone, you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our platform. To all of my melanated brothers and sisters practicing the ATRs, first of all, I want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Ajay. What's up there, Chris, my Sagittarian from Philadelphia? And then we got my crab cases in the house, Monique 444, and then I got my baby Scorpio, and then I got Sasha Fierce is in the house. Congratulations for your class and psychic. Yes. What's up, Mama Susan is in the house. Gemini. Oh, looking great. That's up. Ancestral energy. Yes. Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. I promise you. What's up, Ryan? Thank you so much for my Libra being in the house with us on tonight. I want to say thank you guys, so very, very much for what is about to take place for many of you guys that are getting your membership. Also, guys, let me say this. This is an opportunity for many of you guys to actually learn something and actually learn what real magic is and all of the things. Like, I have been literally back and forth from Miami. This is my 5th time, and then I have to come back here tomorrow to do the ceremony to receive another Orisha. Now, Apostle Ely just got out of the hospital on 12/15 on my birthday. When I tell you about dedication and commitment, I'm talking about being a first partaker. The purpose when you have somebody that is driven, somebody that has goals and purposes, they operate very, very differently than somebody that does not have these goals and they don't have these mandates on their life. And so I want to encourage many of you guys to always consider the fact that I'm a go-getter. I'm a type of person that I don't do excuses. I make it happen. If I fall short, I come in and I try to reconcile those situations. What's up, my 69? You know, we like to be licked on both ends. Praise God. What's up, my Gemini is in the house, Demetrius. Thank you so much for joining us on today. Now, the reason why I continuously say that if you're following me, I need you to consider certain things. I have been doing magic since I was a child. And no matter how much I reiterate this, but I say it again, I have been doing magic since a child. I'm 52 years of age. I have received so many testimonies over the years. This is not something that I'm out here doing and I just fell off the tree yesterday. I have been doing magic and doing magic on high levels and doing magic for legal and illegal people that operate in this system of the world. Now, what I want to say unto you as a pastor, as an apostle of the church, I practice the ATRs and the black arts within the confinements of the church. This is important because it is for melanated people that are utilizing their church influence and also into their ancestral worship and ancestral veneration. One of the things that I have done is creating a format where the issues that I discuss are directly for melanated people, whether you are a client of mine, whether you're a participator of mine, or you just a spectator. Just the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I share about day-to-day events, because magic is a lifestyle. That means there's something magical, spiritual, that you can do every single day of your life until you actually leave here. There's things that can be done for a child before it is born. There's things that be done child during birth, and it also things that have been done for a child when the child is birthed into this world. Also throughout their life. Magic is an everyday thing, just like everything operates in nature every single day. What's up, Reverend Al? Thank you so much, my Aquarius, for being here. And just like everything in the universe operates every day, that means that we are constantly dealing with the flow of energy, frequency, and vibration. I want that to be clear. There is never an off day. Even in the Bible, it talks about God rested. To rest in energy is still work. Okay. If anybody has gotten rest, it's still work, because your body is maybe sleeping, but your body is at work trying to heal. It's always a work in progress. Thank you so much for hitting that super chat, Demetrius. And also look at there, Chris came behind him with another super chat. And when I tell you guys to hit the like button, this is about promote, and this is what I mean by my subject tonight, because this Demetrius also had this discussion with me, and he said that there's nobody people surfing the internet all the time. There's nobody doing what I do. They're not doing it the way that I do. And there's a lot of reasons why. And I have tried to, as a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and rising sign at Pisces, try to clarify. Let me tell you something. You can want something all day long, but when you're not willing to do the work, you're not willing to make the adjustment, you're going to make something very simple very difficult. I'm going to say that again. The mere fact that you are asking for things that you do not want to do the work for, or you're not the type of person that makes the adjustment, or you're a type of person that uses everything as an excuse why you shouldn't be doing this or doing that. At the end of the day, when it comes down to manifestation, I'm here to teach you magic. I'm not here to teach you victim blaming. I'm not here to tell you about what these races are doing. All that. I believe in getting prepared. I don't care what season we're in, whether it's a positive or a negative, whether it is something beneficial or non-beneficial. We can be prepared as melanated people because we are the creators. We are the manifestation of the divine feminine and the divine masculine on the planet. And so therefore we can always come with some type of idea, some type of working, some type of manifestation in order to overcome anything that we encounter. This is why we're on the earth plane, to exercise our energy, our frequency, and our vibration. Point plain and simple. Finish out our timeline, and then we transcend. We decide whether we want to continue on this earth plane or we want to go on to other forms of life, because carbon is the life building of block. Flower says, hey, daddy, baby, don't call me daddy. You ain't gave me no money. I don't have daddy issues. I'm not nobody's sugar daddy. I can be your dick daddy if your money right. Because I'm a pastor, I'm trying to build a church. But I can't be your daddy. No. Not today or tomorrow. Especially for free. I sell inches. I don't give them away. What's up there, my Bo asses and how? What's up, my Pisces? Thank you so much for joining us. Let me explain them. No matter how many times I say I'm a Sagittarius, people ignore that. No matter times I say my moon is Aries, they ignore that. No matter how many times I say my rising sign is Pisces. No matter many times I say that this platform is for melanated people, people still choose. And guess what? I feel absolutely nothing about handling you when you come into a live with a spiritual person, and then you choose to deviate into other subject matters. And so therefore I address you because I'm a Sag, and that's what I do, roasting. Okay. So one of the things I want to talk about today is how to not, because I said, ain't nobody got to take nothing from a person, a place, or thing. But I said, tell the truth. When you are looking at and you're looking for spiritual, somebody to meet your spiritual needs, you have to consider there are various types of spiritual people out here, and there's there's a various of people with different moral character and perception about life. What y'all don't want to take responsibility is that when you are looking for a 5-star general, when you're looking for somebody that excel in their form of magic, then you should have a certain expectation. And this is what my problem with people hanging around me. I say oftentimes, I am a 6-figure man headed to millionaire status. I come from a family with money. There's certain demands and certain obligations that are very normal and accustomed to how I do magic, how I do spirituality. I'm not an individual that you're going to come here and then I have all these clearances. I'm not an individual. If you cannot afford what I put down, it is okay, sir, ma'am. This is not the season. There's many cars on the road being driven by people that would prefer a more luxurious car than what they have, but they got what they can afford. You can get to your destination, maybe not as quickly as those that work with me, with other spiritualists, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. That is not my prerogative. But when you come here, there's a certain rules and regulation that I do that allows me to transcend being basic, transcend being somebody that can, yes, you can emulate certain things, but you can't emulate my manifestation. One thing that the way that I have been trained is you cannot emulate Isaiah 10 and 27. That means that you cannot emulate the anointing. A lot of people think it's about the clothes. A lot of people, at the end of the day, people come to you for spiritual help based off of what you say that you practice and based off what you say your success rate is. When you come out here, and what I have been doing over and over and been relentless for melanated people, especially in the church, that want to feel comfortable about practicing their ATR. If that is not what you're looking for, it's okay. I have went out of my way trying to create an atmosphere because I know the damage that the church world has done to melanated people. And so I go out my way for my gay and bisexual brothers and sisters. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I try to bring healing, and I try to give you different tools to make your life better. At the end of the day, I can't save nobody. You got to save yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself and see yourself in a more positive light or a more evolved light, that is not my responsibility. My responsibility is do the things that God has given me. My job is not to lower the bar in order you to feel comfortable. And that's what I mean by I ain't taking nothing from nobody. I'm not taking nothing from root workers, conjurers, mystic, ajs, yamis. But my thing is, tell the truth on me. Tell the truth that I transcend most of these people. I transcend them because of the work and also the gifting and also my destiny. There's a lot of reason why they cannot compete with me. And instead of you understanding that you're no longer at McDonald's, that you're no longer at Chick-fil-A, that you're not sitting. I told you, I am not a Dollar General. I'm not a Walmart. I'm not. You understand that when you come into these waters and you come into this energy, this frequency, it's extraterrestrial. I have clarified that over and over. You understand that I'm a Sagittarius, so that I operate from the higher mind, not the lower mind, not the lower self. So you understand if you come in here with those fleshly ideas and desires that you have not worked on yourself, you're not did the working to evolve, that you 9 times out of 10, the messages are going to hit you very differently than somebody that's coming here and saying, you know what, I'm a son of God, I'm a daughter of the divine. So those type of people have less problems. People that come into my life that are not evolved, people that come in my life that are still trying to hold on to church dogma, you're going to struggle. You don't understand something about me. I don't care who you sleep with. What do you want to do with your life? I don't care where you came from. All I want to know is where you're trying to go. I don't care where your economics is, but are you willing to build your economics? I don't care that you came here sick. Do you want to be healed? Those are the only questions that I need. Because certain man, when it comes down to magic, it's about solving issues. I'm a problem solver. I'm a problem shooter. I'm not a problem creator. The mere fact that you keep trying to have these lower conversations with me when I am a high vibrating individual, because I serve so many people around this world. I recently got out of the hospital with a hemoglobin of 5.4, and then I had to go back to the hospital because my hemoglobin dropped down to a 4.3. And I get out of the hospital on my birthday, and my oxygen level has been a 100%. All my vital signs, everything was on point. That is nothing because of Isaiah 10:27. It is the anointing that destroys. It don't just destroy the yokes in your life. It destroys the yokes in my life. It doesn't just heal you. It heals me. I have an anointing, and I've been empowered to operate in the confinements of the church world with the ATRs and the black art. And I excel. I excel because I am a student of my craft. I need you to understand that I'm not out here guessing. What these other spirituals may be concerned about, I promise you, sir, and promise you, ma'am, I'm not concerned about it. All I'm concerned about is what you want to do about your life and where you want to go with your life, and that you're willing to put the work, the time, and the resources in. Other than that, I can care less. I am fit to take apostolic, especially my members. Let me say this. When I say I'm proud of you that have gotten your membership, that's my Apollo membership. My Apollo membership. And the only thing that I did is to try to secure people in their travel through Palo without finding themselves in situations because they have committed to something that they did not know what all that entails. Because if you're not initiated or scratched into Apollo, you're not going to know the behind the scenes. Well, since I'm already behind the scenes and know what to commit, then I created a membership that you can actually engage with the Impungos through me and say and learn and develop and then decide whether this is for you. I have already did the homework. I've already did the groundwork. All you got to do is come up with a donation and then you get access. And then you start experiencing the Impungos. Because the Impungos are taken care by me, maintenance by me, and they work with me. So these are the things that I've done. So in my Apollo membership, my first member was Sister Monique. Then I had Brother Demetrius, and then I had Stormy, and then in my Orisha, you don't have to spend all this money to be crowned. Like, I am saving black people, melanated people, and giving you real access to real magic, real Orisha, real. Like, I just need y'all to get that. I need you to understand, I'm not taking nothing from nobody. I don't have to put nobody down, because that's why I don't do it. Because all I'm here to do what I was called to do. In honor of my head Orisha, Mafedifun, Oya, Yanza, and Mafedifun Bablo Aye, I just looked at my head and realized I haven't even acknowledged my Orisha. And then I'm rocking my second mother in Ocha, which is Mafedifun Yimiya. Yimija, some people call water spirit, okay? And so I say all these things is that I have laid a foundation that allows people that actually want to practice magic and actually want to be engaged and actually be in learn, but also in the spirit of safety and the spirit of protection, that I offered a way that you can actually get in here and actually experience some things. Like and I'm still decided now whether I'm going to be able to do Monique's cleansing. I went and got her black rooster. She's a member of the Apollo community through my membership, and so I got the black rooster that I'm going to do her cleansing. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing it Sunday or I'm going to do it Monday. But my point is, she would never have these accesses to these powers and to these energies without initiation, and she would never have the amount of fairness and service and treatment that I give. You can look at my track record from here. You don't have to just take what I'm saying today. I have a track record. I have went out of my way because that's my contribution to melanated people. I got it like that, and I can do that, and that's why I've been flexing on people. I'm not flexing on them for me. I'm flexing on them for you because of how black people have got involved in these HR, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and got the worst end of the stick. And so therefore, now I'm in position to do the things that I need. I got the licencia or the license to do these things. And so therefore, I'm going to do them in the spirit of excellence and representing for melanated people. You are my first priority when it comes down to these ATRs. I'm not doing this for me. I already have what I need. I get what I want. And the easiest thing for you to do is to pay a membership. When I'm the one back and forth. Monique didn't have to go look for a bird. Monique didn't have to drive through traffic. Monique had to go do nothing. All she got to do is wait to her opportunity to work with Zarabanda. That's it. And whether you around me or not around me, it can happen for you. If you're close to me, maybe you can participate in the actual ceremony. But if you're not, you still get the benefit because I'm going to make that sacrifice in your behalf. That is the object. Whatever comes out of that ceremony is for you. It's for you. And these are the things that I'm constantly trying to tell people because they're not going to, they don't see you but other than a meal ticket. Come on, baby. You got the food? Okay. All right. That's Chloe. Come over here and say hello. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
She done spent my money and she walk around here looking like a Muslim. But get your food. Go ahead, go over there by the bed. Oh, go over there. All right. But I do these things because of the simple fact that I see you as mothers. I see you as brothers. I see you as compadres. I see you as people that actually want to learn. Now, that's why these lies are only for melanated people. Do other people learn from what I teach and I preach? Yes. But the goal is for you to understand. What's up, my Shamari? It's for you to get clarity and not having to worry about somebody just taking your money. And then I'm a 501c. That means that every donation you give we're getting to the end of the year. You should every year you should be getting stronger and better, because I set up a system by which you can be in the church and give. And most of these people that are practicing EHR, your money gone, and there's no guarantee that you even got the work. There is no guarantee. They're saying hi, Chloe. There's no guarantee that the actual work that you paid for is correct. There's no guarantee that it's actually going to work for you. But at the end of the day, over here, not only you getting the work, but at the end of the year, especially if you spending a certain amount of money, that's going to come off your taxes, because it's all donation based. Everything, my services, my readings, my classes, all of it's for you. If you don't take advantage of it, I promise you, sir, man, I have no sympathy for you. I have no reason to have sympathy for you. When I say I ain't here to take nothing from nobody, I don't have to take nothing from my Padrino, my Oba, to none of my brothers and sisters in these other traditions. I'm talking about my pastors. I'm talking about teachers, evangelists. The problem is that they don't want to tell the truth. Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. is a cut above us. He coming from a different perspective, and he has a different anointing. I cannot do with that man of God. They will watch me, they will emulate me, they will copy me, but they will not acknowledge the truth when it comes to Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. You cannot like my verbiage, you cannot like how I communicate, but what you cannot deny is that I know what I'm talking about, I know how to execute it, and I am a professional about by the means that I do. And when I teach you about water magic, when I teach you about things, it's because I do it. I'm not talking about what I read in a book. I'm not regurgitating information that I heard in a video. I actually execute whatever principles that I teach on my platform. It is actually something lived. It's a lived experience. When I testify about something that happened to me, that's why I can be transparent, because I want you to see how the egon, the spirit, move for me. Now, and I always tell people, if my prayers can't help you, you're in the wrong church. If God ain't God not answering me, what you there for? Because you're in the church for a spiritual need. You're not living in church supposedly for entertainment. You're not in the church for a fashion show. You're in the church for a God of knowledge, and the house of God is supposed to be called the house of prayer. And if that is not significant to you, and when you go around, let me tell y'all something. And a lot of women do this. Some men, but mostly women. You're constantly in this vein of always got to undermine somebody or call somebody out. And let me tell y'all something, whether it's the truth about me on this platform. If I was not who I say I am, there would be so many videos about my content, because just because somebody can't call me a liar doesn't mean they like what I say. I'm a Sagittarius. I am accustomed to people not liking what I say. I'm going to say that again. I'm a Sagittarius. I am accustomed to people not liking what I say. What I'm not accustomed to is people lying on me because they can't handle what I said. And what I said was the truth. In the vein of being truthful, I can care less how you feel. I can care less how you handle it. When you're not man enough or woman enough to accept the truth about your own reality, then nobody can help you, whether it's a root worker, a conjurer, a mystic, or anybody that does cleanse. At the core of any miracle for any individual is abiding in the truth. If you abide in my word, you can ask what you will. If you're not abiding in the truth, it doesn't matter what it is. This is why the two whores that were had the situation where the one baby got killed over through the night. What's up, my eldest son is in the house. One baby got killed and the other was living. When it comes down to truth, your profession has nothing to do with what you have the right to. That's why King Solomon was a representation of wisdom. One thing about wisdom doesn't care that you're a malefactor. If you tell the Lord, remember me, when you enter into your kingdom, there were two malefactors, which are nothing but thieves. One got in, one didn't get in. The wisdom, Jesus is the wisdom of God. That's the whole concept. It's the enlightenment, and which is feminine energy. The wisdom of God, Athena, these people that represent wisdom and these archetypes. The mere fact that wisdom is calling you out and it's not judging you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter you're rich or poor, wisdom is always going to be fair. At no time did Solomon say, "Get both of you hoes, get out my court, my royal court." They had the right to the same judgment as a virgin. They had the same right to the fairness as a lawyer or a scribe or a Pharisee. When wisdom is dealing with you, it deals with where you at and the circumstances. You the one want to make like you got dealt with unfairly because your scheme didn't work. The only problem that woman had that child did not belong to, and like he said, a real mother, just like that real mother told him, he said, "I'd rather her have my child and I can see my child than the one that it did not belong to." Always remember this about people when it comes to a vision, when it comes down to anything. When they are losers and they have already failed in life, they have no problem destroying. Her remark was the one that was not really the actual mother. She said, "Cut it in half." Watch how people respond when it comes to the things. And what I explain to y'all, all I'm asking people to do is tell the truth. That's from my members in my ministry. That's from people that don't want to deal with me. And I told y'all, I said, I have been flexing all week long after getting out of the hospital. I've been flexing. And I'm saying to you, certain man, if these people that are elders and leaders, these people that are tatas and mamas cannot acknowledge my shrine, my altars, who and how can what I said be a lie when they can't even acknowledge how I have excelled with these Sarishas and these Impungos that they have not, and they can't even like my stuff, they can't comment on my stuff. When your own tatas and your own elders cannot give this man of God credit, acknowledgement for what he has already accomplished in such a very short time. It's astounding. And when that means that I'm a black man in America, just like you are a black man and black woman in America. And these people, these Latino people, these Cuban people, they don't see you like that. If they can't acknowledge Apostle Ely, why would they acknowledge you? If they can't give Apostle Ely credit, then why they would give that? They would rather attack me than to give me credit. Before they give you credit, they rather do some work than see you down, because personally, they already feel that way. That's why it's easy for them to do conjure and work against melanated people, because you already feel that way. But you're not going to say that to the melanated people. You're going to make them believe that they are God child, that you love them so much. But it is obviously that you're treating them very, very differently than you are treating people of your own ethnic proportion. I'm here for melanated people. One thing y'all don't need is more lies. One thing y'all don't need is sugarcoat. You got enough of that for 500 years. You ought to be tired of that anyway. And you should be a breath of fresh air of somebody that is showing you in real time how, not just saying it, but showing you living proof of how these people really behave. And yes, I put the what's happening on their ass. Yes, I address them. Yes, but I shouldn't have to. You should not have to be a chief apostle Samuel the Jr. to get what is due to if wisdom and the impungos are about life and nature, then you should get the same amount of treatment in your services that everybody get. But we know that it's not happening. It is evident. I got a young man that I'm being prayerful that he is going to be able to come, because I really want to be tagged in his situation, because I intend. And I told him, first of all, I got an attitude. But if he comes up with his voodoo membership, I already got a personal passion to put the what's happening on them people's ass. So I'm going in there aggressive from day one. I'm being straight up. And I was honest with my client because I see this so often. And yes, I've weathered these storms. I have overcome these storms. But everybody is not going to have the stats that I have. Everybody does not have to have the gift that I have or talent. Yeah, I operate out of all 9 realms. I have other ways of skinning the cat, so to speak. These people are not going to tell the truth. They can't even deny it. They can't even explain why I have the capabilities that I have. You know why they can't explain it? Because I'm extraterrestrial, which I've been saying the whole time. But you shouldn't have to be on my level to get basic service and good service at that when it comes down to these ATRs, because they originally are from Africa, which are melanated peoples, African sciences by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy. When you got to go out here and try to take credit or not give credit for somebody, that is a moral issue. And this has nothing to do with Christianity. That's why Ma'at in Kemet or Egyptology is so important. Your heart, what makes you not give this man his bone? This is their chief apostle. This is their leader. And he is excelling in this tradition. What prohibits you from being just a decent person? Not just a decent Tata, a decent Mambo, a decent Hugon, a decent Iyami, whatever your particular title is. Always watch leadership that cannot pay homage. It is very significant to melanated people, because if they are doing it to God's anointed, you most certainly know what they're doing to the dry. Chief, they are jealous because you surpass them and still roll. Yes, but my concern is how many of you guys are out here that don't have the opportunities that I have, that you still deserve the same level of fairness that godfather or the godmother should be showing to all of their godchildren, but you're distinctly treating melanated people in particular as though they're second class or third. And when a lot of the benefits that these people have in these United States have come off of the back and the drive of melanated people. Civil rights. What's up there on spiritual awakening? These are things that are pertinent to our well-being. There are certain things that you should not have to worry about when it comes down to your godmother or your godfather. There's certain things that it should not be a part of the conversation, because as ethnically is your ethics should keep you in alignment with professionalism. And so therefore, when people come for a service, they need to receive those services. And what is not being said, but seen, and this is where I fault many of you guys. You have to sound the alarm, and you cannot make this okay. That how you gonna treat my chief like this? I'm on social media with you. You practicing the same religion. We in the church. We both talking about Jesus, but because my apostle operates in a higher form of the anointing with the Christos anointing than you do, all of a sudden now he got to be the devil. When y'all preaching out the same Bible, when y'all declaring the same word. But all of a sudden, because now it ain't your pastor, it ain't your member, because they do that crap in the church. They doing the same thing in the ATR. I am a Santero. I am a licensed Santero. I am crowned twice in the same religion. And I am out here flexing like a mug. And they still, certain men, cannot turn around and like and comment, show their faces. You know why? I'm explaining to you why. And what you need to understand, if they weren't talking behind my back, they can openly, publicly declare and show favor. But when you are behind the scenes and doing all that time, that's why y'all hear me make statements about throwing the rock and hide the hand. Because one thing I'm not going to do is get in somebody that is pretending not to be competing with me. Because they're going to say, oh, I'm not competing with. If you watch my footage and you watch the things I talk about, you're constantly emulating things that I talk about because you don't have revelation. You don't have divine connection. You're not in the church and you're not operating in the church. So therefore, there are certain things that you don't invest your time, energy, and money in. You see what I'm saying? And which is your business. But I actually went to school and studied and got a degree. You understand? So I'm not just a preacher. I'm an educated preacher. I'm not just a prophet, but I'm a prophetic and prolific prophet. That's why on my bio it says prophetic pro, not prophetic amateur. So when Shamari gets her class, she still got to understand she's dealing with a prophetic pro when it comes down to psychic energy. When it comes down to magic, I've been operating on various of high level. My spiritual dad told me this one thing. He said, don't let this go to your head. But at 13 years old, he said, you starting off on a superior level. I know who I am and I know what I have the capability and I know what I'm investing in my melanated people. I don't care if you are 100% with me. I don't care if you 80% with me. I don't care if you 20% with me. I don't care if you stand on the side of the road and just you're going to learn. You're going to develop. You know why? Because my agenda and my purpose is to make sure that melanated people, I break it down to the lowest common denominator. So not even a illiterate, uneducated person still going to get something out of what I'm talking about. You shouldn't have to be a chief to get treated fairly. Exactly. That's my cancer. You shouldn't have to be. Oh yeah. You shouldn't have to be this deep in the waters to begin some straightening. Because the rest of these people that are coming in these HR, they ain't got to go through these changes. They ain't got to go through the unfairness. So if you just an unfair person, that means you'll treat everybody like that, right? But if you're being selective, that means you have certain levels of prejudice. And I want to make sure that my gays, my bisexual brothers and sisters have a safe passage through the ATRs if they so choose. I'm going to say that again. If they so choose. If you're going to practice and you're going to be you don't have to kiss nobody's ass because you like the lick at. Oh, the baby's in here. Y'all give me some grace. Actually, hey Chloe, bring me my bag because on my other phone is your dad's phone. I need the your dad's iPhone. That's the iPhone. Bring it here. Cause somebody might want to send me a cash app. Now listen, guys, and we sure as hell don't need any more dumb preachers. Amen. I know that's right, Minister Al. Let me tell y'all something. My only goal here on out is to flex. Because talking about it, we can't talk no more. We can't talk about being an Anunnaki. We can't talk about being the 666. It's show and tell. I don't know what else I got to tell black people. I don't know what I tell melanated people. It's show and tell. It's show and tell to this government. It's show and tell to jobs, to businesses. All of this. It's either you got the Arche, the Chi, the Prana, the power, or you don't. Because they're not going to respect nothing but force. Because guess what? My son said this before to me. And he said, sometimes dad might makes right. I don't care how wrong you are. Don't care. If just like they don't care how Trump can walk around 34 felonies and become the president of the United States, why would I care about breaking man's law as long as I'm not breaking God's law? Can I say that again? I ain't taking nothing from nobody. But what you're not going to do is lie on me and try to pretend that I'm not who I am because you can't measure up. And so since you can't measure up, now all of a sudden it got to be something wrong. And what I'm going to show you is by the works that I do, my work's going to speak for me. And all I'm asking everybody to do, and all I'm asking any of you guys to do, is to tell the truth on me. When I do your work, I don't need nobody to lie for me. I know how to manifest. I manifest for myself. I manifest for my children. I don't need that. What I need is the truth. I need people to declare the truth. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. And I'm not trying to be funny because if I didn't want to do it for you, I wouldn't do it. But I don't pay payments. When I go through these ceremonies, I have to give cash. They call it derecho. Or it's not happening. When I go to the ceremony and receive the Sarisha, I $2,500. Not $500, not $1,000. I had to pay $20,000 here. I had to pay $16,000 here. All the moves you see me making are because I had to come up with that amount of money. And I'm still with that type of money. Every cauldron I had, whether it was $4,000 or whether I had to go, and that's not even including me going back and forth and getting hotels and all of these things. What you see out of Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. is that I am paying my cost to be the boss. I don't owe them nothing. Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, don't owe them $0. And they still tried us. They still came with the tomfoolery. Every time he say something freaky, just say pineapples. He said pineapple Chloe. Yeah, but these are the things that I deal with, and I'm trying to help melanated people navigate. I may not be the source for you. I may not be the person for you. But at the end of the day, sir and ma'am, take what I say and understand the waters that you are treading in when you get into these ATRs, when you start getting into spiritual practices. Most of the time, black women, their arch enemy is other black women. I want black women to understand that there are black women out there will attack you just because how she feels about you. Not that you've said or did anything wrong in these same ATRs. If you get into cultures, and that's what happened with that young lady that went over there into Haiti. You are a black American woman. You got to understand how these people see you. Even though you feel like because they black, they don't see you as one of them. If I was not born with what I had, they would do me the same way. They just can't. I'm going to say that again. You don't have my stats. But I'm telling you, if I did not have Isaiah 10:27 and I did not have my own personal Loa and they had not already been born with me, they would do me the same way that men use. They just can't. And I have the temperament to put what's happening on their pineapples. That don't sound right. But you get my point. It's expensive for you, so I know you don't play about what you... Exactly. Like, let me tell y'all something. I need you to see the love I have for melanated people. Because what I do for you guys, and all I'm asking you, don't ever act like you doing so much for me. Because I already got what I need. I'm trying to help you get what you need for whatever may come after January 21st. I'm trying to help you secure your baby, your family, your husband, your wife, your situation. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. That is who I am. I'm going to do whatever to secure me and mine. And when I say whatever, I mean exactly what I said. Whatever. You not there. My sister don't have to be deep in these black arts. Like, I'm deep enough. Because if you mess with my loved ones, it's on and popping. And I'm talking about immediately. You understand? So my thing is to many of you guys, if you cannot discern why this is a blessing, why this is affordable, and if you're struggling to come up with this, then you cannot honestly practice the ATRs. I got crowned twice. And I got brothers and sisters and they still trying to get they other Orishas. They not rocking like that. And I don't even care. But why would I? Because I'm not in there for them. I'm in there to get what I need to get so I can get back to my people and get us straight together. Those that want to. Those that want to resonate. That's it. I ain't here to force nobody left, right, or what. But tell the truth. If you have been out here in these spiritual streets longer than 4 days, tell me, have you ever met a spiritual man that was not only spitting the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but had the capability of doing what I have been able to do in your life in such a short time? Let's talk about record time from the time that you started with me versus you were working with other people. What was the manifestation rate? Because my numbers are 3, 6, and 9. It has nothing to do with Tesla. Tesla coined that, but this is universal. These are my numbers of manifestation. So from the time you started working on my products, the time that you started taking my teaching, what is the manifestation rate versus what you were accustomed to? That's how you show appreciation. When you tell the truth that I ain't never experienced this level of energy, frequency, and vibration, I've never heard this level of, that's when you can show me appreciation. But when you try to act like you accustomed and you always been used to this and used to that, that's why we can't get nowhere. Because now you fronting. How you gonna give me my just due when you lying about where you at and where you would not be if it wasn't for me? I ain't got to take nothing from you. I ain't got to take nothing away from you. Had to do the work to actually get the degree. I said that I used my magic to open the door for you because what you had did was block your pathway by the action that you took. And if it wasn't for my magic to open them doors, I don't care how smart you are, you would not be an RN. You would not be an RN if it wasn't for me. If it wasn't for the magic, the black magic, the conjure, mysticism, that's how you help my ministry. You tell the truth on yourself. You so busy trying to save face that you actually are out here test the line. Because if it wasn't for that man and his knowledge and his ingenuity, you would not be or have what you have. The level of confidence that you have about your spirituality, that came from Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. The level of your pride that you have as a gay man or gay woman or bisexual woman in these ATR came from Apostle Ely. The mere fact that you are on the journey that you're on, you have been encouraged and inspired by Chief Apostle Samuel. You wouldn't even look at the word. You wouldn't even look at the ATR if it wasn't how. And guess what? I have brought royalty and class and dignity to the ATR because these were trash bag ass, clearance ass, dumpster, diving dumpster ass, goodwill ass spiritualists. I brought the royalty to this. I brought class and dignity to black people and to be taken seriously. I'm not looking for a seat at the table. I am the table. And I would not be treated anywhere. I'm the creator of all of this. And what I mean by all of this, I'm talking about my melanin energy. And so therefore, I'm not subjugating myself to nobody. Only thing I'm yielding to is the divine mother and father. Everybody else can kiss, pineapples. That's so true. I did one graveyard work with you and Met and Arisha. So imagine how much more I see. Come on here. These spirits walk in my court. It's not something I'm trying to get. I already got it. I'm trying to offer you the exposure to the real energy. So when you decide to move forward in your life, you can be confident that I am, because if it was just about me, I would charge you exactly what it's worth. But I'm not. I still lowball so some of y'all can get some of this low-hanging fruit. Like, you can't give a brother, like, I'm literally bending the tree branch down to make sure you can get some fruit. I don't have to do that. I'm at the top of the tree. I'm like Shango. I'm in the top of the palm tree. I don't have to come down. I'm like Nehemiah on the wall. I don't have to come down. I literally go out my way, and because of where you at, and just try to bend. I can't break the tree for you, but I can bend it for you. And all I'm asking you is to jump. You don't even want to. How you as a black man or woman in your situation, you don't even want to jump for the fruit. I'm already bending the tree. I'm already bending the tree. I'm already giving you certain things to look for, this and that. You don't even want to jump. Then how can I take you serious? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to do the whole work. I am assisting you in your journey. I am assisting you in through your process. The truth of the matter is, it's your journey. It's your soul salvation. I don't have to do anything. Because I got to work out my own soul salvation. Because when I get in trouble, you're not going to come for me. Let me tell you something. When you spend your money, you spend your money. I don't care if you give me $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $6,000. That's about you. How many times you done sold a seed into me and to my ministry just for Chief Apostle Samuel Jr.? I'm just being real with you, because me, I don't pay for my ceremony. I also entreat and give gifts to my padrino, to my oba, or to my madrina, or anybody else I deal with in this spiritual community. I don't just pay for my service and my working. I also give beyond that. You don't treat me like that. And you claim to appreciate. Anytime you spend money, it's about you. And it's all good. But I'm telling you how the spectrum, how this really supposed to operate. And I'm bending. I'm bending to the left. I'm bending to the right. And I'm asking you, if I had not lowered the tree to give you an opportunity to jump for the fruit, you would have never thought it was possible. It's because of the life I'm living out here in the open is that reason why you see the possibilities and what is possible. This is why Malcolm X was important, or Minister Farrakhan was important, or Barack Obama, or Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris. Why all these people? Because every time, that's what they understand about us. Because if we ever see one of us do it, we understand the possibilities. It's achievable. It's that if I believe it, I can achieve it. I am showing you in real time what is possible if you are truly crowned, if you are truly initiated, if you're truly scrapped, what these African sciences can do. And through the assistance of my Haitian voodoo, because I don't put nothing above that. Nothing. No. But how many times have you just went out of the way and said, you know what, I'm going to pay for my class, I'm going to pay for this, and now I'm going to bless him equally. You spend $1,000, you give me 20. Make that make sense. You spend $1,000 on yourself after I done did all the work to bring the tree down to you, and then you give me 20. And I'm supposed to, as a king, twice crowned, supposed to be overjoyed. Like, I'm grateful for anything. That's all what people do. But I need y'all to understand something. If you want me to go to uncharted regions with you, then you got to do better. And you got to perceive me for the energy that I am. And all I'm asking you to do is tell the truth. Because all I tell everybody to do, go to your ancestor and you talk to your ancestor. And let your ancestors talk to you. But what you're not going to do is go around here calling me a king and pops and all these different stuff, and then treat me like I'm some basic ass spiritualist when I am extraterrestrial. And I don't know what that means. So let me say it like this so you can understand it. I'm Superman. I come from Krypton. I get power from your yellow sun. Me and you ain't never going to be alike. I fly, bitch. I have heat vision. I got super speed. And you're not going to treat me like a earthling when I'm a Kryptonian. I'm just here on Earth helping y'all out. And you're going to stop trying to handle me like these other people. Because they are limited in what they can do. I'm not limited like that. And I have shown that by example. I have shown that in my teaching. I have given out more free information that most of these people, if you tell the truth, would charge you for. And they don't even know it like I know it, but they still would charge you for the information that I give out for free. Because I know way more than what I let on. Because I'm really a master of my craft. And I'm trying to teach you by example. What these people don't want you to realize, how much of a difference it is. Greetings, what's up, my Gemini? That's Jelly Sweets in the house. I have no one. I've just led to this journey 2 years ago. See, I see your Renee. Yes, Renee saying yes, and I thank you. Come on, I appreciate it. Let me tell y'all something. If I was a mess, you would have no problem being public about it. I'm going to say that again to my melanated people, and I want y'all to tell the truth. If I was out here being a mess, you would have no problem. And that's even the people that watch my video when my video goes off. I ask you to tell the truth on me, because what the thing I'm trying to get you to acknowledge why you actually struggle to give a black man his just due. When you want to be credited for the things you have accomplished. I have transcended it in light speed, basically, in these ATRs. And I'm only 52 years old, 2 years later, and they can't touch me. If you want to reach you want to be Hail Mary. No less than 4 cauldrons as a black American man. Oh, we know how big of a deal it is, but we as a people are not celebrating that enough because we act like it's no big deal when it is a huge deal. And it's like, this is what the whole thing about the election. And this is what, y'all know I like to keep it 1,000, one weird, sometimes with me. The things that you were demanding of Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, Madam President, you would have never demanded those same things from Orange Tangerine. You would have never done it. The things that you are out here demanding of Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., you would never demand of no other spiritualist. The things that you think you should be entitled to, you would never even try to utter. And because I have been kind and I have been gracious in my generosity, somewhere you have missed the boat that I don't have to deal with you. And I'm not in your boat. I'm giving you opportunity for crumbs because in my opinion, you ain't gave me enough. But because I feel like I'm investing in melanated people, I take that loss. And I'm out here working hard. And you ain't got no spiritual nowhere that can tell you that if they had what I had, they'd be charging you what I'm charging you. Ain't no way they'll do it. Because if my brother and my spiritual brother and my spiritual dad found out that I was out here, or my spiritual found out I was out here charging you Negroes, not you charging, but donation, the way that I've been trained and what I imagine, they'll lose their mind on me. But I take those chances because I'm a risk taker. I'm a sage. Because I believe that somebody gonna catch on. That voodoo, go to a real voodoo or a Bokor and see and ask them to do that kind of conjure I'm doing for $3,500. You might walk away there with some frogs coming up out your throat. They're gonna be so offended. I'm not talking about these trailer trash conjures and Haitian voodoo. I'm talking about the real McCoys. Because everybody Haitian ain't got no power. Those other spiritual aren't limited. They are spiritually impotent. And they are scamming people. Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Tell the truth. Because if I was one of them, you have no problem being on social media calling me a fraud and a scammer. But now that you realize I am authentically who I say I am, and I have an onus of my spirituality, now you want to be quiet. Jimmy say you are in a class of your own. I got these Negroes running around here like roaches. I done turned the light on. In Minister Air, I have literally, and I'm doing it not for me. I'm doing it for you. Why they scattering? Why they quiet? They like to talk about you, especially in the black community in the ATR. They like to talk about all of it. Why you ain't talking about Chief Apostle Samuel Jr.? It's his real government name, his real information out there. Because you done looked up all my stuff and you done found out that my church is legal. You done found out you don't have nothing to say anything about me. And I'm also a transparent individual. And I also don't give a damn. There's nothing for you to drag me about. And it bothers you. But I can drag you all day long because me and you ain't in the same category. And ain't never been. And I said that before I started this journey out here in these spiritual streets on social media. I'm not here for what you here for. I've been in and out of hotels. Guess what? I used to do it for whoredom. Now I'm doing it for the Lord. But I'm going to be traveling, so I got to get accustomed to in and out of hotels anyway. I'm building up I already got my credit card. I got freaking fly. I'm already set. Me and you are not the same. I'm going to function on a very much higher level than you. Economically, spiritually, socially, and sexually. Because I got it like that. This is me at 52 with no makeup and no wig. See, you got makeup on, wigs, and all that. I don't have none of that. I got tried and true. That's all I got. It is what it is as a male. So you already know authentically I am who I say I am. Because I can't perpetrate certain things. I can't falsify certain things. I want y'all to know what you supporting, what I'm gearing up for the new year, what I'm gearing up for melanated people for before January the 20th. And I need your testimonies. But you got to participate. You can no longer be an outsider looking outside looking in. You got to get into these waters. When the gift is stirred, manifestation happens. I'm gonna be coming to some of y'all cities, some of y'all towns. I'm gonna be all over the place, in hopes of breeding the spirituality of extraterrestrial energy. Yes, it's gonna cost. Cause how can I get that away? That's my divine energy. You got to pay me for that. When the light comes on, the roaches run. You the light chief. And let me tell you something, Minister. I'm gonna say this publicly, and because Demetrius like that. When another man that's confident in his skin is able to give another man their life, this is important. And black women need to see other black men not ego tripping, but actually giving a sound brother his props. Just like black women need to see other women actually esteeming other black women and not tearing other black women down. This problem, I had a young man and it hurt me so bad because I had so much intention, but he's on social media. And when he came and talking about he did a reading and I ain't see no cash out. He did a reading and it came up that I was doing work against him. I was more angry because I felt like he was messing up the relationship that he could have had with me and the things that I could have taught him and showed him. Y'all, listen here. Yeah, these crumbs that y'all out here running for, I would never. The Kimmels and bits that y'all out here are going to nuclear war over, I would never. I would not throw a root. I wouldn't throw a spirit. I wouldn't throw a conjure. I wouldn't throw a prayer. I wouldn't even not. What's up, that Miranda? From Hawaii. Thank you for joining us, sweetheart. The engagement that many of y'all out here fighting over, and out here selling y'all $10. I would. You wouldn't even have to worry about me because I'm not even concerned about that because I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested. I love people, but I'm not fit to do none of that. And that's why y'all don't see me engaging in stuff. Because I ain't nothing fit to mess up me and my money. Nothing. That's why I told them hoes already. I'm not trading sex for my spirituality. I Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. The Negro that you find me attractive and all that, Cash App. And you older ladies, men and women, if your Social Security check ain't good and your pension ain't good, I'm not your guy. Because you're not going to get that daddy long leg for free. Cause that pension gotta be right. Cause if I'm gonna do something like that, cause I got a church to build, I can't judge nobody. Cause you ain't gonna give it to me. I got to get it how I get it. So these are the things that we are out here. Thank you, Sister Monique. I just said earlier for somebody. I think that's Demetrius. No, that was Ryan. We got together. Okay. But these are the things that are significant, guys. It's just the truth. All of the man of God is asking you to do. If I do my works for you, just tell the truth on me. I don't need exaggeration. I need testimony. So the people that are following me, listening to me, knows the evidence and the range of my capability. If it wasn't for my membership, some of you would never have experienced my extraterrestrial powers. It would not be happening. There's no way that if you say that you are truly trying to get into the ATR, that this is not an opportunity of a lifetime. This is such an opportunity of a lifetime. And poor people can come up with 1,200. Poor people. You don't even have to be rich. You have to be consistent, but you ain't got to be rich. A poor person, somebody that's making up on $28,000 a year, can come up with that. That's a sacrifice, but they can come up with that. But if these taxes that Trump putting on it, you ain't gonna be able to come up with a whole lot of things. And so therefore, I'm telling you to be smart. Don't wait till it all crashes on you. Take advantage of what I'm giving, because I'm telling you, when the time comes, I'm gonna be doing bigger and better things, and I'm not gonna have time for it. And you're gonna be talking about Apostle, baby, when I was doing it, you procrastinate. Everything was more important than your spirituality. Sorry. I'm sorry. Do not sleep on what I'm doing. And all I'm asking people that get involved is, all I need you to tell the truth. I don't need you to just tell the truth what's happening. Tell the truth how it's manifesting. Because that is the testimony. I don't need to testify me. I need you to testify when he did this and did that and this happened. When I do that rooster for Monique, all I need is her testimony. I don't need nothing else. I know what my work can do. All I need from her is once the manifestation comes, is to get up and whether declare it through social media, or whether she put it in an insert and send it to me or whatever. That's all. I need your testimony. I'm here to work for testimony. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the church, and the power of my influence is my testimony, and I got to be able to manifest to get them testimony. So I'm willing to get out here and work. Okay, thank you so much. I want to say this to many of you guys. It's not lost on me over what it is going on. But I can't change, because I didn't create your dilemma. What I can do is create an opportunity for you to get on a train that's actually going somewhere. To get on a train that actually got a motor. To get on a train that you are actually going to reach your destination. Now, maybe you don't have it like that where you can sit up at the front with the conductor, but you can be somewhere on that train. Huh? If you got to hold on the tail end, you can still get to your destination. You may not have it like the next man or woman, but you got enough to get on the train. And I would encourage you, while I'm bending this low, it ain't even low fruit. It's still too high for you. But because I'm strong enough to do what I need to do and still bend that fruit down there to make sure it's in jumping distance. That's my blessing to you. I am making sure that some of this opportunity is in jumping distance, because I still need to see that you really want it. I'm not going to hand it to you. I'm going to tell you right now, I will not. If I'm not handing it to my children, if my children got to earn, I'm not going to just give you something. You're going to do it. I might help you. I ain't no might. I will help you. But I am not going to hand that and put that in your hand. If that's what you're looking for, it ain't going to never happen. It ain't going to never happen. But I will bend it down there and making sure that it's in your jumping ability and your capacity, and then see if how bad you want it. Because if you won't jump for it, you ain't going to do nothing else for it. I hope this helped you. I hope that you took this seriously. I hope this, I actually hope that many of you guys start actually appreciating what I have been doing and show me in action indeed. So I can clearly understand that you've been understanding the messages that have been coming through here. I ain't got here to take nothing from nobody. All I'm asking you to tell the truth. He said that voodoo is bumping already vibrationally. It's just that real. It's my tangible anointing. So I say to many of you guys, thank you so much for your likes and shares. And at the end of the day, if you're upset with me for telling the truth, I don't really care. I really don't. I'm going to come on later tonight, because I'm going to roast these Santeros and all these other people. I'm going on TikTok, and I'm doing that for melanated people because I already got what I need. But I don't like how they be treating melanated people and people out here spending their hard-earned money, and they getting. My son said, "Great message." They getting the raw end of the deal. So since I like to do it raw anyway, why not me do it? I'm more capable. So I'm doing what I do for melanated people. I'm putting my time in. All right. I love y'all. I gotta eat, and then I'm gonna. Did you get your food? Okay. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate that, and thank you so much. Hit that like button. Hit those shares. This is a monetized channel, and guess what? It's all about money, resources, currency. That's why my favorite Yemiya, La Serene, Mama Chola. It's about currency. If this ain't for you, it's okay, but it all costs. If I'm paying and I'm paying way more than you paying, why should I do anything different? Thank you, seriously. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, love y'all. Give me something to eat, and then I'm going on TikTok later.